We are back, and we are gonna get started here in a second. Let me just pull up chat really quick. Pop out the chat, and we are live. So today we are going to level up Auroron. Welcome in, Brushy. How you doing? I see you have discovered you have indeed discovered a wild Marijivari in the corner. Thanks for the lurks, Rita. But yeah, today we're gonna level up Auroron as we do our artifact runs. See, perks of doing an artifact run is that you can level up your characters while doing it. Pretty good. Yeah, I didn't see anyone else mention that yet. Yeah, we'll see. I do kind of miss Candace in this team though. That didn't do a lot of damage. But yeah, I think so. There is one thing. So in the story quest where they revealed that Marijivari was an island, they also showed the bow that the old hero Sanhaj Compore used, and that bow is actually the Chainbreaker, which is the bow that I have on Auroron right now. But I'm gonna. Oh man, my nose. I'm gonna guess. Oh wait, he has like a little flying fox. That's cool. So I'm gonna guess that we're actually gonna get a free copy of Chainbreaker when we get to Marijivari. So I'm not gonna take this to R5. I'm just gonna keep it at R1 for now. I mean, a lot of say she should better some things, Brushy. I always wonder if craftables count as originals. Originals? What do you mean by originals? Yeah, I gotta use like more of these. Gotta use more of these. EXP books, because I think it caps out at 9999, so I have to use my heroes with. Alright. Level 39 now. And the bow you're using can't be the same one used by Sanhaj. I mean, I guess not, because... Okay, I found a problem. The problem with this team is I can't mine rocks. That's an issue. I have like 3 archers. So I can't mine anything. Like they literally can't even do like... I have 3 archers and a catalyst user, so they I literally can't like mine anything if I stick with this team. But it's such a waste. Mine. We'll figure it out. Also, Auroron is a tall character, I just realized. He's a 4-star, but he's technically like... And he always acts like a kid, but he's actually like a tall character. I think he might be taller than Tighnari, right? Yeah, he's quite a bit taller than Tighnari. Tighnari is like... I think he's like... almost as tall as Tighnari's ears, the top of Tighnari's ears. Tighnari only looks tall because of his ears, but if you without his ears, he's actually not that tall. So actually, Auroron might be my tallest character right now. I don't have a lot of male characters, so. Tighnari always felt short to me. Don't focus on the ears. Yeah, he's definitely a little shorter than most. Interesting how they have like the different. They technically have like only. They share the same tall model, but they can adjust the model slightly for like height.
自由になれ。周りを待っててくれ。一応目を覆えば。
Wait, does Cinder City buff Dendro damage too, or no? Let me see here. After the equipping character triggers a reaction related to their elemental type, all the party members gain 10% elemental damage bonus for the elemental types involved in the reaction. Yeah, so it can buff Dendro. Interesting. It doesn't have to like only buff the swirlable elements. It can buff Dendro for sure. That's pretty nice. But I was looking back at Natlan World Quest and I realized something. Ooh. What did you realize? Also, I realized I can like fly with this guy. Well, not fly, but like glide, I guess. Whoa, whoa. Wall of text. Huichiro Portly is very similar to Project Stigma. Oh, you mean the star conversion array? It aimed to codify all matter in Tivat, and the little one would have authority to share the work free of Abyss. First, it might aim to codify all humans and place them in a dreamlike world where their ideal worlds are formed into a new type of imaginary species that can coexist with Honkai as it becomes a form similar to it. Huh. So you're saying they're reusing their storyline. Well, I guess it's because we never activate it, it doesn't count. Kevin, the antagonist. Kevin is an antagonist. Wow, that's a pretty overly normal name for an antagonist. Kevin. Was the administrator like, yeah, who's like the main bad guy of the story? Yeah, just Kevin. Kevin. Who? Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's the main bad guy. He just said such a most like basic name of all. It's like, imagine the traveler's name was like, I don't know, Peter or something. Yep, traveler was called Peter, and maybe female traveler was like Amy or something. Yep. Thing is, he is the normal guy. It was. But the administrator, he didn't come up, he was just the last remnant of human civilization 50,000 years ago, so he couldn't enforce the plan. He didn't want to go through it because it essentially killed all of them. That makes sense. It's so funny that like in like some weird alternate universe, you just have like a guy with just a very, very normal name. The most normal name of all things. You can think of him as a rival, not really a bad guy. Yeah, I guess. I guess it would make sense, like if you were like in like Pokemon series, it's not too bad. They do have quite a few like normal sounding names. Kukulkan, the random ancient dragons, are also started enforcing which locally that would ascend humans to different form of life. You should notice that one of the forms came with a large snake creature, and guess what it was called? Kukulkan. They're reusing their lore content here. That's what I'm getting. Definitely reusing some of this. Yeah, very similar and draws a bunch of parallels. I just really hope that the end of like the Genshin story is not. I just hope it's not like predictable. I hope like every single theory crafter and lore crafter out there is wrong about the ending. Because if any one of them is correct, that means they didn't do a very good job. I want every single theory about Genshin to be wrong. At least as of now. Maybe like closer towards like 7.x I can accept it if like a few people have like the correct theory. But at least at this point, like I don't think anyone should be able to like be correct at this point. Everyone should be wrong. Because otherwise MiHoYo I think didn't do a good job. It shouldn't be very predictable because we shouldn't have enough information to piece together everything right now. But that's my hope. I feel like it has to end really well. It's gonna be like such a disaster if Tevat ends and everyone's like, Nani? Or what the heck? That would be really sad. So far though, Not Cry seems pretty promising, I think. Man, Lanya's a catalyst, so she can't even hit the trees. It's kind of sad. Even though she technically has these like rings that hit things. If you think the Genshin story is really not as fleshed out in advance as I thought. I mean, it shouldn't be, right? You can drop hints here and there, but you shouldn't be able to piece together the story with the hints. If anything, the hints should only like lead to more possibilities and more questions and should be like incredibly confusing. Everything should only make sense. That's kind of what makes a story good, right? Like if you can predict the end of the story, like then what's the point of waiting until you get to the end of the story? You've already figured it out. The point of like MiHoYo dropping all of these lore hints is so that, you know, people can like come up with like crazy crack theories about everything, where like everything is possible, and nothing is like really confirmed. So like you can like, you know, kind of enjoy and have the fun of like connecting the dots a little bit, but you should never be able to like fill out the whole picture, if that makes sense. I mean, like, they wouldn't make Kukulkan a character before Genshin even came out because they wanted a character similar to Kevin. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, they have to like have some reason for old civilizations disappearing. The world quest was probably made within the last year. Maybe the world quest itself, but I still feel like the general story of like how the dragons sort of faded away, like how their civilization ended. I think all of those things, like, it probably should have had done pretty early on. Maybe like the specifics of the world quest, not so much, and how it plays out. But as far as the main story, I think they should have already had it in the cards. So it's just more of a matter of fleshing it out a little bit more, and like choosing like what the character was going to say, how they were going to do it, you know. And the ancient dragons fought the descendants, etc., etc. Yeah. I don't know if they will ever let us play like the old characters though. Like, I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to like go back in time and like play as the Yakshas or the old any of the old heroes. Madam Ping before she became a grandma, you know. Why am I out of Radish again? Auroron leveled up too though, so let's ascend him. Alright, Auroron's level going to be level 49 now. Okay. Were the Descenders all the same team? I don't think they were all on the same team, were they? I have a general sense that they were not necessarily aligned. I'm pretty sure the first Descender, the second one might have been opposed to the first. I know they mentioned. Did they mention the fourth or the third Descender? I don't remember which one they mentioned. But I don't think Descender lore is gonna come into Notcry though. It's gonna be a while. I think Notcry we might get some of it, because we know like the Fadui, we're tracking them. So we might get some info from that end, but that's about it. Yeah, the third became a Gnosis. Honestly, if Lumine is the fourth Descender, maybe the Descenders are not that important after all. Sad face. Could all be a scam. Let's see. It's not like Lumine is even in the official trailers anyway. Sad face. Actively working to erase Lumine. Even even in this event art, Lumine isn't even there, and I play as Lumine, so Lumine erasure confirmed. That kind of the one that fought the Heavenly Principles first and lost. Yeah, like stood up against the first. I don't know. It's so hard to talk about them because there's so little you know about them. There's so little that we know about them. So. I think ATP first. What's ATP? At this point, first is confirmed to be Primordial one in Phanes. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, right? Like that has no like. It gives me like the order of arrival. What else does it give me? How are they going to react to Lumine? Right? How does that affect like Lumine's story? Or like Aether's story, I guess, because Lumine's got raised. You see, there's nothing that we can actually say about that. We don't know like what they do or what they're trying or like what their role is in the story. They might have done something in the past, but that's the past of the past. It doesn't like, you know, how does that impact like what we're going to like face, like what Lumine's gonna see going forward? What, as a traveler, you know, once we hit Celestia, how are they gonna like appear? Are they even gonna appear? Are they gonna be revealed as like they already left or something? You know, there's a very high chance like a lot of these characters are not even gonna appear in the main story. This is not an insignificant chance. So, which is why I think I think the focus should be like on the characters we know like are gonna be in the story. but that will sort of like build up towards. It will give you a better idea of what's gonna happen, basically, in like Celestia and all that. Celestia might be kind of a sleeper dead, to be honest.
を見張っててくれ
Something like that. But we don't even know if they're still around. The like thing like clan like the factions like the Hexen Circle, the Witches. That one's always interesting because they're still around. So you could possibly think of like how they're gonna play in the story. At least Alice and Barbeloff. Again, we still don't know a lot about them, but we at least know like they're gonna be involved somehow. And they've also mentioned like they're gonna be in Not Cry, so although I will say like their involvement in Not Cry might be sort of limited to their involvement in Fontaine as well, which is I'm speaking to you from a teacup. That's about it. You know? So perfectly ready for that. They like to do that kind of thing, like, oh yeah, we're gonna like they like to like throw a lot of red herrings. They do this a lot in their trailers as well. Like they'll say like something like super interesting that seems like it's gonna be a big lore reveal, but it was actually just that one line and that was it. I'm like, wait, what? Got scammed. So I don't know, we'll see. I definitely want the Hexen Circle to come out a bit. I want Alice to be playable at least. I don't know if she'll ever be playable, but yeah, I think the other one that was interesting to me is the Snowland Fae one. I don't think we've actually heard any lore on that before. Like Snowland Fae was just completely thrown out of the blue. I think they're gonna be something like the Aranaras and Sumeru and the Melusines and Fontaine, basically. Like just another like non-human fairy like race, I guess. I think that one's gonna be pretty interesting. Do we still have the Moon Sister page up? Forgot what it said about the witches. I think it just said something like there's gonna be stuff happening in Not Cry and the witches are gonna join in, like can't resist joining in basically. Which is, it sounds like they're not gonna be like a main part of the Not Cry story, they're just gonna show up at some point for fun, basically. That's what it sounds like. So I wouldn't get my hopes too high on the Hexen Circle being like a major part of the lore reveal. I think the major lore reveal that we'll need in Not Cry is Moon Sister lore, fake sky lore, you know, obviously the Fatui Stutza project lore, probably some Tsaritsa lore. I think that would be the main lore points that will be revealed in Not Cry. I think it's hard for me to imagine anything else. I think they might drop hints about other things, but I think as far as main reveals go, that might best be those couple. They have a lot to explain even with those couple of topics, so like especially like what the Fatui are planning to do with like all the Gnosis. I think that one, I think people already have a pretty good idea of what they're gonna do. But I kind of want to know like specifically what they're gonna do with it. Like, how are they really gonna harness all that power to like fight Celestia or something? I think that part of it I'm most interested. Also definitely want to see the other Harbingers. Because all the other Harbingers, I think, reside only in Snezhnaya, so definitely want to see them expanded on that. It might I'm not entirely sure if all of the Harbingers, the rest of the Harbingers are going to be playable. But there are technically like enough of them to be like released over, you know, over the Snezhnaya patches, right? So, and it kind of would make sense to have, you know, let's say there's a Tsaritsa banner, the other like support 5-star for Tsaritsa could be, you know, one of the Harbingers as well. So I could definitely see that happening. Also, the Moon Sister music is actually like pretty insane. The you can really feel like they're setting out towards something like pretty big. I think the song is called Song of the Welkin Moon or something. And like just opening up that Moon Sister event page is actually pretty cool. Just because of the music that plays when you do it. I hope they'll put it into like one of the albums next. Also, all local legend achievements done. Nice. Only took 1 weekend. Wow. I spent all day today playing Monster Hunter, so did not touch anything. I probably have to use a bunch of resin today. Also, I should definitely run my parametric. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Parametric time. I need to put my radishes in there. Oh my gosh, there's so many carrots too. Alright, let's put in carrots. I really wish they gave us more, either more space for those, or just like more, slots in the parametric transformer. Like, the parametric transformer feels like kind of lame now. Like, it is extremely lame. Like, once a week, I get, like, these rewards. Like, I can't think of anything more lame than this, actually. I just got onto the last one. Bennett, Diluc, Farina, Sigwin, Team 9. C6 Sigwin, pretty strong. Yeah, Brushy, I might need your like low level account at some point again if I'm ever doing the because at that point I don't know how I'm ever gonna do like the three star at least the overworld ones. I can't really do much about the night trial ones, but at least the overworld ones. I try to avoid using it to understand how a normal player sees the bosses. Wait, avoid using who? You don't count as normal? Yeah, I don't count as normal. Definitely not. Sigwin? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I might become normal at some point. Once we hit like Snezhnaya, I might start wishing in Snezhnaya. I don't know. It depends. It depends on when they're gonna announce like the end of Teyvat chapter is. Because I don't want to start like exactly at the end, because once it ends, like I don't know how the banners are gonna work. It's gonna be like kind of sus. But if they announce some like special banner, I think that's probably like the best time to start. I don't know what that's gonna be, but they're gonna release a banner that is literally like the best banner to pull for no matter what your what the status of your account is. It's gonna be a banner called the Build Your Own banner, where you can choose all of the 4 stars in that banner. You can choose all of the 4 stars you want in the banner, and any of the 4 stars you want, you can put it in a custom banner, and you can like, it's like a make your own banner, and you could put whatever 4 stars you want on the banner. And then for the 5 stars, you can select from like a small list of the 5 stars available in that patch. I can log on whenever, just let me know. Yep, for sure. I think I only have like a couple in like, I'm not gonna do any of the new area stuff. Maybe just clean up some of the old area stuff. I can see you potentially needing help with 2 out of 3 open world bosses in new region. The one is just a gimmick fight? Okay. That's good, that's good. That's good to know. It's mostly just me eating defense food so I don't die. I've started eating defense food in Wilds too. Everything's like gotten a lot more difficult in high rank. the Mizutsune, it's so hard like juggling between the English and the Japanese names. There are very clear differences between the Japanese name of the monsters in Wilds versus the English name of the monster. Like in the English it's the Mizutsune, but I'm clearly like hearing the Tamamitsune in my ear, so it's like when I'm reading like the English subs, it's like this is not right. Like I can't focus. Can't focus. They're calling this the subs are saying the wrong name. Just avoid getting hit pretty much. And bring a healer if you do get hit. Yeah, okay. Gotta do my. Honestly, like Wilds has definitely made me like appreciate how easy it is in Genshin to like get iframes and dodge, because it's so much harder in Wilds to get the timing right. Like Genshin's iframes are actually like really generous. Now that I think about it, just what? Genshin iframes are not on the generous side except for Wilds. Really? You think so? Compared to Wild, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier to dodge in Genshin. Way easier. I think it's not so much because like it might not be because the iframes are like different. I think they are different. I think like Genshin ones are definitely like you get quite a bit more. Like at least 1.5 times more, I think. I'd say Dark Souls 1, 3 and Elden Ring compared to those Genshin is way harder. Nah. Well, what I think Genshin does a really good job in what do you call indicating, is that the right word? Like dodge indicators. A lot of the bosses like have like actual indicators on the ground for like when they're gonna hit. Like we have indicators for like the Arlecchino boss fight, for a lot of the machine boss fights. Because back the bosses are very clear. Yeah, exactly. So like in Wilds there isn't any like animation. Like there's no way to like. The only way for you to tell is to like actually die a couple of times and like learn the attack patterns. Like actually learn the attack patterns and the different like animation signs. And not just the animation signs, but learning like the timing delay for when they're like and when they hit. Because if you dodge while they're like still charging up, it doesn't count. You have to dodge exactly when the strike is landing, and it's not always clear when. And the thing is that when the monsters get enraged or like they change form, the timing of that changes as well. Like it can get faster, there can be more of a delay. They could do like combo moves over and over again, so that you have to dodge twice instead of just dodging once. And then the other thing is that like Genshin, whenever like you're using an ability, you're sort of like when you use a burst, you obviously get iframes, but most of the abilities are also like basically instant. You don't get like, there's no such thing as like, generally no such thing as getting like interrupted while you're using an ability, unless you're like using a hold ability like Neuvillette hold, hydro cannon, hydro pump. Most of the abilities are like instant, so you don't really feel that. But when you're playing Wilds or other games, like when you go into these combos, like you have to be really sure they're not going to start up and attack, and like they're not going to interrupt you in between those combos, because those combos can take a while to finish, and you can't like dodge in the middle of your combo or something. So that's iron really shorter in Genshin, but I can't back that up. I think I think dash iframes are, I don't know. It might just be a bit of a lag thing, but oh, I just noticed that's how it does that. Oh wow. Auroron's actually pretty good in this team. That average at 40 seconds after cutting the last for 300 ms. I think that's pretty long, right? That sounds like pretty long. 300 ms is, I feel like that's pretty generous. It might be not so much the window, but the like how fast it starts, like the 40 ms, like how quickly you get the iframe itself. The fact is it's delayed after pressing dash is weird to begin with. I think most games are like that though. I'm pretty sure Wilds has a longer delay on that. Because I feel myself like dodging like way too, either way too late or way too early. Typically it's like too late. I've definitely felt like while I was dodging, like if it were Genshin I would have dodged it, but because it's not Genshin I didn't dodge it. That kind of thing. Also, now that I think about it, is Auroron basically like is that basically a Mono 2? Is that what he's using? A Mono 2? Auroron's double jump's actually pretty fun. If only Auroron was a better explorer in Outland. Well, I guess jumping pretty high is not too bad. Only they gave us like... Honestly, Liansan... Getting a free Yansan would have been pretty nice, to be honest. But she's also Electro. Hopefully we get a free Yansan at some point. But she can dash pretty fast. Definitely would be nice to have a Liansan. But they don't really have a lot of 4 stars in Natlan right now, so choices are there are not a lot of choices right now. I like how there's like a little bit of a... Like when he jumps, you do get a little bit of like... hover. You do get to hover for a couple of seconds at the same height. I guess it does take stamina though. Ooh, it does take quite a lot of stamina for him to do the double jump. I really wish you could swap characters mid-air. I feel like removing that option was a little sus. Okay, this is a lot easier with Auroron. Gliding across this gap. "13 frames equals 33.33 ms, 43.33 milliseconds per fast roll in DS1. One frame at 30 FPS. 1000 ms. I wonder if iframes change based on the FPS you're playing at. That's an interesting thought. Because everyone does measure it in frames, but what if you're playing at a different frame rate than everybody else? Does that mean you get less frames? Technically, everybody else gets like 10 frames. You only get 5. I wonder how that works out. Because I guess it makes sense. It would have to be like... I guess it would have to be done in terms of frames. Let's say we get doubled the iframes, so 13 becomes 26. 1 frame at 60 FPS. Yeah, but then when people like measure frames though, are they doing it on the basis of 30 or 60 FPS typically? That's a good question that I do not know how to answer. 26. Because I definitely see like those like people will say like, oh, how many frames do you get when you use this versus this, but they never really state like whether those frames are 60 FPS frames or 30 FPS frames. I'm gonna guess most people play in 60 FPS, so I should like have it if I'm playing at 30. I think it depends on the game itself, but I've seen people think they're trying to 30 FPS standard. I think MS is a better metric since it stays consistent. Yeah, but MS is just a mouthful, I think. It's easier to count in frames, I think. That's why people use it. I think in Did it? I did actually see a post. Guild Wilds. That said like how many frames you get. Yeah, so it says here. Oh, it doesn't say what the base iframe is. Hey, Black Keith, welcome in. How are you doing? The both Genshin and Dark Souls are similar, but Genshin is delayed and has less telegraph attacks from enemies. Probably why I found it harder to dodge in. Oh, really? I don't know, I find like Genshin, it's easier. I feel like Genshin has generally it's pretty telegraphed attacks. I think. I guess it depends what enemies you're fighting. There are definitely enemies that have kind of sus, like the consecrated beasts. Those guys are pretty sus for sure. But I also think it's a little different in Genshin, where like you can dodging is also like thanks to like Zhongli and a lot of people's shields, like it's not like super necessary. You can also like instead of dodging either tank or just have like interruption resistance. There are a lot of ways to get around it, I guess. Maybe that's why combat seems quite a bit easier. Alokino boss fight had good telegraphed attacks, yeah. Well, it's more like indicators, I guess. But some of her attacks are still kind of fast though. Oh, level 2. Aurora 1 level 2 friendship. No, very good. And time to keep my farm going.
むしろ遠くから声をかけてくれるだけでいいんだ。僕は耳がいいからな。
Okay, where are we at now? I think we have to get the chasm first. Also, is it like getting dark? Let me see. It's getting a little dark. Alright. Bum bum. I thought you meant the game dark. No, the sky dark. I wonder if we're going back to Fontaine, if we're getting a Scorpier or if she's gonna be another Emilie. I think she's gonna be another Emilie, probably. It would make sense that she cooks for Verissa, I think. Like, this Fontaine guy comes to the Collective of Plenty, and then they have like some cooking competition, cook-off kind of thing. I could see that happening. Maybe Xiangling gets invited. I don't know. Escoffier looks pretty cool though. Like, I really like her design. Her art. We got a letter with our farewell picture from Fontaine recently. Farewell picture? Did we? Recently? You mean like in the mail? Or what do you mean? In your inventory? Like a quest item? Ooh, bathhouse pass. Dreams of the ancient capital. Commemorative photo of you and Mualani. Where did we get this? Oh, this is the island photo. This is pretty cute. Group photo from an unknown time. You must get along with each other, two of you. It's really cute. Wait, was there a photo that we got? I think we did take a photo, but I don't know if we ever got it. Did we get it? Mementos of Tebat. Yay! How about this one? No, we didn't really get. Mementos of Tebat. I feel like we did take a photo, but I'm not sure if we have it in our inventory. You're talking about the group photo we took at the end of Fontaine, right? Or I guess at the start of Natlan, technically. When we left Fontaine. Did it come with a letter though? Maybe Charlotte took the picture, so she sent us a letter. Nope, not like that. No, I forgot he also uses stamina. Bruh, you drowned like right next to the shore. Aurora, like literally like right next to the shore. Come on, Aurora. Gotta do better than that.
Taiyo は永遠に燃え続ける炎の塊だ。ナタの人はそれを直視することを恐れない。もちろん耐えられないならサングラスをかけてもいい。
How's your build of Lanyan? Lanyan, I have her on Oathsworn. Gives her good ER and attack, I guess. I have her 4-piece Viridescent, but I do have her on EM set. She does get pretty high attack already though, regardless. I do have her on 700 EM, 4-piece Viridescent Venerer. She's 9, well, I guess she is 799. I haven't gotten any Sunfires recently. No, I can't find it. Not like this. I guess it wasn't an item. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no worries. Lanyan is a really good character. You should definitely build her. Okay. Alright, Brushy, you wanna start up your alt account? And we can maybe knock out some of these commissions. Only if you're around though. Some guy in Natlan showed up and gave that picture to us recently. Some guy in Natlan showed. Is this like a quest, Brushy? If it's a quest, I probably haven't done it. Like a world quest or something. Some guy in Natlan showed up. It's not part of the event quest, right? What is this world? There's a world quest I haven't done here. I don't know, I got it randomly. It was probably one of the world quests I have marked. I like to save my like treasure chests and world quests, so I don't always like do them when I see them. Especially this one. I like to keep this one. I feel like this is gonna be useful for me. I still have Magnifico's world quest. Magnifico the photographer. So a shielder. Yeah, she can shield. She can also swirl. She can also do quite a bit of damage, so it's pretty nice. I'll use Cloud and burn my credits. No, not like this, Brushy. You don't have to use Cloud. Let me see what we can challenge here. Open, okay. So I think maybe Polychrome Tri-Stars probably is the first one, within 10 seconds of defeating the first member. It's not the right page. Brushy Jr. Oh, because you're also online. Either decline your co-op invite, not like this either. Why either? Yeah, I might need your help to break their shields, but we can try. Oh, I see your interval, so I only have one character. Probably will stick with Lanyan. Ooh. We need to defeat all of them at the same time though. So can we even break their can we break all of their shields like this? I think we probably need like I feel like we probably need like a pyro at least. The cryo guy is gonna be hard to like take out. We need to break the cryo guy's shield though. Where's the cryo guy? We need to break the cryo guy's shield though. That's the problem. Um. Nice. All right. Did I get the achievement? I think I got it. Very nice. Let's go. What shield? Indeed, what shield indeed. Alright, next one. Kokijo. Defeat Kokijo after the ward has been found without any character having been hit by the ward's reflected attacks. What does this mean? Someone explain what this means. Without being hit by reflected attacks? Something. Let's try Tinari. Without being hit by reflected attacks. Oh, okay, so I will need ranged characters, I guess. Because it will counter attack if it's melee, I guess. So, but you can hit from afar. But he has to summon his ward first, right? Haha, can't reach me, can you? Is that his word? What is going on? I don't think that worked. We did get a lot of meat though. Why didn't that work? Let's see, that's good. Without any character being hit by the wards. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. I might have gotten hit by other attacks, but definitely not by the ward's reflected attack. Maybe the thunderstorms count as well? I'm not sure. Do the thunderstorms count as well? No, the thunderstorm isn't a reflexive attack though. Maybe when it was like really close, it was still like using like reflected attacks. Oh well, that's a waste. Let's try Sappho without Sappho without allowing any of the cryo spray cans to explode. I don't know what that means. I think Sappho is the one over here. I think we can just beat this one pretty fast. Is it without being hit or without allowing them to explode? Still confused. Without allowing them to explode. Okay, so we just have to like beat her really fast. Alright, let's go. Oh no, it exploded. We gotta back out. Back out, back out. I think we have to wait for it to reset. What causes it to explode? I don't know what causes it to explode. Apple. Wait. I think it just explodes after a while. That's how it works, right? Local legend exclusive. Why are there so many ads? What in the world? It can be destroyed by using elemental reactions. Okay, so you have to use burning. You have to use pyro to like to burn it away if it's around. Okay, there we go. You have to use like pyro to like break it apparently. So it doesn't explode. Okay, next one. Balako. Defeat 3 copies in a row before they can use Shadow Blade tactics. Defeat 3 copies in a row. I don't know what that means either. Defeat 3 copies in a row before it uses Shadow Blade tactics. Oh. Did you get logged out? You might have gotten logged out, Roshi. Let me know if you're still around. Bro, I had to keep using the device. Device? What do you mean device? Oh, you couldn't. If you were AFK, it doesn't count. Move on. It has an auto log out. Oh, not like this. Scammed. Truly scammed. Alright, logging back in. Okay, so we have to defeat 3 copies of it. Let you do this since I do too much damage. Okay. I don't know if I do enough damage though. Fishuru. Wait, where am I? Should be in here. How do I get possible ban evader? Wait, why can't I defeat these copies? I don't think I can use... I think this is hard with a both character. You have to defeat 3 copies in a row, but to defeat a copy I have to hit him, right? With like with a weapon. I can't use a bow, right? Copies are like not disappearing when you're using like a... Maybe I'll use Xiangling instead. Try stalling him. So I have to defeat the copies. Like this. How do these copies work? Like, how do I defeat the copies fast enough? Maybe I'm just supposed to dodge until the real one shows up. Is that right? Is it not this guy? It's definitely this guy, right? Why is he not taking damage? Use Hydro characters, maybe? Why can't I defeat the copy? I'm so confused. Huh? See, find Bro Bally. And only that one's throwing the fire one. But I can't... Like, he's not taking damage. Like, I don't get it. Do you not have a Hydro DPS? Do you need to use Hydro? That doesn't make sense. Wait. Since when is this... when is this unit... Since when is this unit requiring Hydro? The real target. Okay. Local legend version. Local legend abilities. Clones can be destroyed using elemental. Oh, you have to use elemental reactions. Oh, that's so weird. I didn't realize you have to use Hydro. well, it's not like I really need Hydro DPS. I just need Barbara. Barbara's good enough. You don't need DPS, you just need application. Okay, so these ones don't actually disappear. Only the real one will disappear, I'm guessing. Gotta try not to do too much damage to him. Okay, observation time. Oh my goodness. Barbara, why you do so much damage? Okay, that's bad. I will not use her heal next time. It's okay, the third time I think I can just kill him off once I beat the last one. I didn't realize like the her Ocean Hue clan does so much damage here. Goodness. Alright, real body time. It didn't work, Rashi, because your Noelle is here. That's why it didn't work. I think you can't come into the fight because your character probably hasn't done the achievement yet. Never mind, it's fine. Yeah, because you came in, that's why it didn't work. You remember like when because you come in like it doesn't count. Yeah, I have to. Okay, I'll leave this co-op. Join your main. That fight is easy. I guess that fight not too bad. It's just a pain if I have to just do it over again. Let's see. I think the Kokijo one was probably the harder one though.
一応目を覆えば音が聞こえるお客さんに失礼。
Alright, Roron's level 70. Time to extend him. Alright, level 70 over Roron. Going to go up. $79 on a Roron. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, we need Hydro DPS. Oh wait, you have Hydro. I think you do quite a bit of damage though. Let me just use a Barbara. Oh wait, this is a... We do have to kind of do quite a little bit of damage here. So... think you did it wrong? Wait, what do you mean by you did it wrong? What's the achievement again? Didn't it say like you have to do it 3 times, right? Defeat 3 copies in a row before Balako can unleash Shadowblade tactics. Watch Kyo video.
知識の価値っていうのは単純にお金で測れるものじゃない。
Local legends are not a jokes, guys. Wait. Okay, so we have to kill the copies too. Okay, so maybe I run more Hydro so we can kill the copies faster. I guess we already have a lot of Hydro, but it's fine. All right, let's go. We have to kill basically the copies, but also the original. Why is this guy like invisible? I think we actually have to dodge this time. Basically just destroy all the copies. All the copies, destroy them. Just destroy all the copies. Okay, and then we find the real one. This guy. Okay, kill him. Destroy the copies again. Just keep destroying the copies. Okay, real one. There he is. Oh, my attacks are hitting literally hitting the fire thing behind it. That's so lame. Incredibly lame. Okay, destroy copies, destroy copies. Destroy copies. Destroy all the copies. Where this copy is. Alright. Real one. Got him. Inari's nearly dead. Full heal. Destroy copies, destroy copies. Okay, we got 3, I think. There he is.
見えないだろ。やっ、てっ、やっ、てっ、てっ、それ、よっ、よっ、てっ、ほっ、
I'm not sure we got it.
やっ、えい。
What do you mean?
一応目を覆えば。せい。
We're supposed to get 3 in a row, right?
ほっ、よっ、ふふ。やっ、
We need to get 3 copies in a row. So 1, 2. As long as you're shooting the copies, we should have gotten 3. 3. Because I have like AoE Hydro app plus my own Hydro app. I need your Hydro app, sir. There we go. I'm pretty sure we got the copies because Barbara has a ton of Hydro app there. But I think at some point you were just like sitting off to the edge. Alright, thanks Broshi. I think we could do one actually. We could do one while we're still in your world. There's one. Did it mean the small copies? Yeah, the small copies. Or the one with the health bar. The small copies too. The ones that don't have health bars count. Yeah. We should do the bronze lock one. I think it's this one. Yelan was useless, by the way. Can you like charge up Hydro attacks with Yelan? Isn't that the point? Her E skill didn't work on copies. It's not like this. Not like this. Okay, so bronze lock one is interesting because bronze lock needs to. We need to have 4 different elements. We need to have 4 elements. And then her CA did like 20% Hydro application. I didn't realize her Hydro app was a Hydro app. Oh, she has weak Hydro application. Okay, that makes maybe that makes sense. So that she like does more vapes, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I can't. Okay, achievements. Let's see. So I think bronze lock, you need any 4 elemental types, any 4 elements. So I can bring like Dendro, Electro. You just have to bring 2 elements that are not Dendro or Electro. Well, if you want to bring Kuki, that's fine too, I guess. If you wanna. But where is this guy actually? I need to figure out where he is. Bronze lock. Is there a bronze lock here? No. Where? Nearest island on the southeast. I think it might be up. TP to you. Oh, might be that spot. Yeah, that's the spot. Okay. You got Sid Lali. Okay. So we need to like make sure he absorbs all 4 elements before we beat him, basically. And he only absorbs elements of the most damage he's taken, of the one where he took the most damage. So I think start with Cryo. Let's make him absorb Cryo first. I won't hit him except for physical damage, I guess. I'll just hit physical damage. But let him pick absorb Cryo first. No, that didn't work. You can't interrupt him while he's charging, otherwise he doesn't absorb the element. I'm not sure how Silali interrupted him, honestly, because you can't actually aim at his weak spot. I guess he got interrupted anyway. Wait, how come Silali can launch like a... Okay, wait, yeah. I'm gonna... Okay. Oh dear, I definitely should have... Okay, now he is cryo. So I'm gonna use Fischl now. Okay, so you need to let Fischl do damage now. Just let Fischl do the electro damage so that he absorbs electro next. Okay, that's electro, I think. Yeah, I think that's electro. Yeah, now I do Dendro. Looks grey. Wait. Let me make him absorb Dendro first. Okay, there we go. He's Dendro. He's Dendro now. You can see that? He's Dendro. He became Dendro. He's green now. Okay, now Hydro's turn. I think it... I guess Cryo is kinda great. Okay, now it's Hydro, see that? Alright. Now we just have to dodge attacks a bit. Okay, now we just go ham. Now we just kill him. What, how did he teleport back here? What in the world? What? He restarted? Oh wait, guys, we gotta... Oh, what? He restarted? Alright. Apply cryo. Oh my gosh. This guy restarted. How did he restart? Character is down. I wasn't confident we got cryo. It looked great to me the whole time. I think I didn't apply any other element to him, so it must have been cryo. Okay, use pyro. It's more clear if it's pyro, I guess. Use like 4 elements. He needs 4 elements. It doesn't matter what element it is, but he needs to be like powered by... He needs to have powered up 4 elements. After Bronzong has increased rest to 4 different elemental types. You wanna do... I go first? Okay. Fischl's first. Unlike this. Okay, now it's Dendro, is he? It's green now. Okay, now you can go. Now it's Hydra.
まだ研究が残ってるのに。
Not like this. I think he still took more pyro damage though. Yeah, pyro now. He's on pyro now.
答えなさい。
Yeah, I think we just try to take him out now. We can interrupt him now, and it should be easier. Yeah, we're good to kill him. Kill him.
夜の権限。 姿を見せよ、オーズ。 影のカラスが優也を求めている。 試練満員だよ。
お嬢様の
貫く。めくれます。力を抜いて。リラックス。
Nice. There we go. There we go. Alright. Rylai. Defeat Rylai while she's using Fusion Nova and without being hit by the attacks. I think this is probably easier on your ult. Without being hit by the attacks. Yeah. Unless you want to try Kokijo on this, but I think Kokijo is really hard too. Oh no, if only I didn't mess that up. It's okay. We got a lot of time. Kokijo is impossible on your main. We can do Rylai. Okay, let's try Rylai. Oh no, host of the world is busy. Just to be safe, I won't enter the area. Yeah. Messed up on Balako anyways. Or Balako. Ooh, what is this precious chest doing here? Okay, where is Rylai? Rylai is... Wait, Rylai's in here. Gosh dang it. Rylai's somewhere here, I think. Yeah, okay. I believe Rylai is somewhere here. I already unlocked that point for you, lol. This one? She's around here somewhere, right? I forgot where she was.
Yeah.
Was it here? Nah, go back.
見えないだろ。
It's hard for me to figure out where. Oh wait, there she is. She's right there. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna get Fischl. Fischl. I need to not be hit though, which is
断罪の名において
曲が終わるまで待てないの？
めくれますついてきてほっえいはっやっほっ
影のカラスが
えい一応目を覆えば
nice. 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 Well done. All right, 100%. That was too lucky. No, that was all planned, all skill. Look at that. Just put Oz in the middle. Do you even know which one was a fusion Nova attack? I knew. It's the one that's falling down when she was like sitting in the middle and like crossing her legs. That's the fusion Nova attack. It's very obvious because that's exactly the same ability that Crystal Maiden does in Dota. And I actually play Dota, so it's very obvious. I actually knew. That's why, like, at the last moment I dodged out of that circle. But anyway, we good. Usually she takes like 15 business days to do that attack. True. You gotta take some. I think there's a HP threshold. That's why I started like whittling her HP down a little bit. I think. So I think there's a gate where like it probably triggers that that attack. I think. Okay, let's see. Is there any? Oh wow. Okay. I guess we can't do Kokijo anymore because I messed it up. Hi Saber, hey, welcome in Brittany. How are you doing? We're just clearing achievements right now with exploring Brushy's low level account to try and clear some achievements. We can do Kokijo, but no guarantee we'll succeed. Probably not. It's gonna be really hard to. Well, I guess if we just stay away from the counter attack, it should be fine, right? I guess, but it's like really, it's gonna be really hard to beat Brittany. How's the exploration going for the new area? I haven't really done that much exploration. I have finished the entire world quest though, but I'm only at like 27% exploration. I haven't really done much of this. If I get hit, it should still count for you. Does it? But if you get hit, you'll probably just die, right? Like, Kokijo is like really, really hard at this world level. Like, I feel like when you're battling like Kokijo for real, like you basically like just can't get hit. I feel like I might have gotten hit when he was like close by, I think. But it's just kind of weird. Cause he was like spitting towards me and stuff. So it was kind of sus. Have you explored the volcano area much yet, Brittany? It's been pretty fun actually, like the Tetankosaur. Slightly jank, but I really like exploring the new area. Also, the cool thing is that Veresa's farm has a lot of like good stuff to grab too. I'm still going through it, but it's not looking good. This Veresa's little farm here, like I think it refreshes like every single day. It's a really good source of Hakahuadol. These ones. And of like apples and stuff too, but there are a lot of apples here. So if you're ever in need of apples, these ones like spawn every single day, so haven't done much. Been pre-farming, getting ready for Shilonen. Nice, Shilonen's definitely worth. On the volcano, not the sacred mountain. Yeah, I haven't done around the volcano either. I am exploring clockwise. I've done about 80%, but my map says 71%. Yeah, I haven't really explored much of the volcano much, so I'll get to that at some point. I think there are a couple more things I want to do first, like Imaginarium. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Imaginarium. I was supposed to do Imaginarium today. It is kind of too late to do it now though. Oh, I guess I could also wait because I don't have Auroron in that slot yet. Now that Auroron's kind of... I have been leveling up Auroron. He's now 79. So I guess gonna be a slow grind for exploration in new area. It's a lot and kind of overwhelming. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's meant for you to like... I think maybe this patch, my goal is to like hit 80% maybe. This... I'm currently at 40%, which is not bad actually. My goal is maybe hit 80%. And I think we have quite a bit of time. Like, I think this is until the next patch too, so we have quite a lot of time. Also, there's like heated battle mode right now. Your Auroran level may be higher than mine. Yeah, honestly, I haven't been too impressed with him. He's supposed to be in like my Electro Charge team, I guess, which is why... Maybe that's why I haven't been very impressed. Maybe he'll be better like on an actual Electro Charge team, so... I just feel like he doesn't really apply much Electro outside of his burst, like not really official replacement on that front. At least he can proc Quicken, but his E is also like really high cooldown. You know, he has a really high cooldown on his E, which is not fun. And his E like basically only has one proc unless there's like multiple enemies around. So that's also kind of disappointing. So he's not very good in single target at all. What am I under attack by? Oh, there's something here. Oh, they're little whelps. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Wait, why can't I indwell that one? That one's glitched. Oh, there's like a whole area here. What in the... Ouch. What happens if we actually hit that thing? I hope nothing happens. There are like 120 of these particles, are you kidding me? We're gonna be on this slide for a long time. Oh, this continues? Oh, this continues on land too, okay. I did not expect that. I was like... Tatanka charge across water. Ooh. Also, what island is? Why is there suddenly an island? Oh my goodness. Why is this following one guy? Charge. Oh, this is really a fiesta. Just like becoming every single Saurian in this time trial. No, beautiful. Triple exquisite chest.
いい品だって匂いがする。
Watch it be a common chest. Don't jinx it, Brittany. I'm glad it was a triple exquisite chest. That was definitely nice. there was definitely a time when Genshin would literally give one common chest for that kind of thing. There was definitely a time when that actually happened. So thank goodness it was a triple. Yeah, exactly. I think there was actually one quest like that. There was the summer event, official summer event. I don't know if you were around for that, but in official summer event there was a similar sort of like secret hidden exploration trial where you had to like, I think there were like at least 8 different sort of raven statues littered across the summer island, and you had to like speak to each one of them, and then it would be like basically like the Night Raven Airlines, and you had to go from one Raven to the other and unlock all of these like airline spots. And the final one would take you like all the way around the entire kingdom, up and down, fly across the area, and finally get you to the top of the tower where you will eventually find one common chest. And everyone was like, dude, you made me go through all of this. It was easily like 30 minutes of literally finding every single raven and flying across the entire kingdom and finally getting one common chest. The pain. It was actually like so ridiculous. I know that's a meme and all, but I never paid attention to the rewards. Of course, you would expect at least, you know, like a luxurious chest for that, because you have to unlock like so many different puzzle points. When it turned out to be a common chest, it was just kind of like, why? I think it's even there in the Genshin app sample. It might still be there. If you go to like, I don't know if they still show like Summer Island map. They might not show Summer Island map anymore. But there was a Summer Island map where they marked out like all of the chests, and like on the map like you can see everybody commenting like, bro, all this for like a common chest. But my goal is every chest, so I never bothered to rate the quality of chests. Yeah, I mean it's still 5 primos. And I think there's only like 5 and 10 primos. So I think it's common and exquisite are 5, and then the rest are 10 primos. And maybe remarkable is also 5. So from a Primo's perspective, it's probably like not much different either. Yahoo, hey, welcome in Tsubaki. How are you doing? I do have to use some of my resin. So if any of you guys want to join for I have like 5 condensed resin to burn. Any of you farming Sanctum or Rainbow Spirits also. I'm good. How's Genshin? Pretty good. We got our free Auroron today, so we're just leveling him up. We're gonna give him max talents. I think maybe that's why he wasn't doing so well, because I didn't level up his talents yet. Let's go. Okay, burst. I think I have to craft more gold books. Okay, let me craft more gold books. And then Make sure you guys get your free Aurora one, by the way. Don't forget to claim him in the event. Okay, see. Let me see how many gold books I need. Maybe I should replenish his gold books. Let's see. It's kindling, right? I was like leveling him up and I totally forgot to check which one I was using. Yeah, it's kindling. I feel like I had an idea based on the how it looked like, but not so much what it was. Okay. Kindling. Instead of 200 of these. Wow. Okay. So I think Layla is 10%, so I should get 3 if I do this. Should get an extra 3. I got an extra 3. Alright, thank you, Layla. It's very good. Level 8, very good. Can you level him up just a bit more? How much XP do I need? I need like 1000 XP. How am I gonna get 1000 XP? Guess I'll just battle a little bit. Aha, I can get XP from you. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this was your entire family. I'm so sorry. But Aurora needs to level up. Where did all these little kids come from? Yeah, I feel like he's definitely doing a lot more damage now that Oh wait, I found a Knight's Trial. This must be one of the new local legends, I'm guessing. Let me mark this one on the map. I should probably go in and figure out which one this is though, so that I can name it properly. This one is called Feuding Trial. Create a pilgrim shield. Tupu's Lushness is what it's called. Okay. It's called Tupu's Lushness. Teleport currently disabled. Okay, not like this. Tupu's Lushness. Yeah, I got him in C1. Nice, nice. C1 or 1. I don't even know what Auroron C1 does actually. It's probably pretty good. It can bounce 2 additional times. Okay, that's not like crazy good, but it's not bad. It will apply the Night Tide effect to the opponent affected by Night Tide, increase 50%. Oh, okay. That's quite a big DPS increase actually. 50% on the hypersense. And then 2 more bounces. Definitely pretty good in multi-target situations. Tupu's Lushness. I kind of want to go to this area because this is where like I went here last time and I didn't like get to explore this area. Kind of want to go to this area. Is that an Abyss enemy? Am I seeing that right? Why are there still Abyss enemies here? Oh gosh. Oh, that is an Abyss enemy for sure. The first time I've seen this is an Abyss Geobishop.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
I don't think we've seen an Abyss Geobishop before. Oh my gosh, I'm being attacked.
さあみんなに
一応目を覆える。よっ。
リオネの特よっと
あまり遠くに行くな。
よっ。よっ。ついてきて。
This must be part of the other world quest that I missed the other time.
見えないだろ。せい。主演満員だよ。
じゃあな。行け。もう
Oh, what? What is? Oh, oh, does that taunt as well? That's nice. I didn't know it taunts. But if it does taunt, that's actually pretty good. Watch out, those good for nothings are back again. Not again. Also, there's a volcano eruption going on.
音が聞こえる。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
Where did they go? Oh boy, oh boy.
一応目を覆えば。
Please get hit by the volcano and not... I don't want to get hit, but I hope you guys get hit.
さあみんなに挨拶だ。
目くらまし。せい。主演満員だよ。
That worked out. What a mess to do. I think I was knocked out by a Tepeli source. Just draw to the... You got it all wrong. These abyssal monsters are way more dangerous than Tepeli source. No wonder you're struggling. Because I really owe you this time. If it weren't for you guys, I would have been done for. Hold on a second. You go around those useless idiots first. Thank you probably once they're all safe. People from the caravan. Oh, there's a caravan. So it's all thanks to these three we made it out safe, boss. Take it as a small gift as a token of my gratitude. You've been always been stingy, so you're giving to people to save your life. Oh, we got a chest! And we got a common chest. Hey Chubby, enjoying the pyramid safety job. So what is what someone else cleaning out your mess? What do you have to say for yourself? Quit starving, you haven't petting and drop your guard. If you meet must wouldn't be a problem. This time you're giving me part of your pay. Part of your pay. Extortion! Extortion going on. Oh, more treasure chests. Such a small token is seem a bit stingy. It feels a bit lacking. It's more than enough. Or you just no fun. Just take it already. Otherwise, it works out people label me a cheapskate. Hey, there's a person to give company to use. Accept it. Consider it something a little extra for it. Little to at least to get some more snacks. No need for thanks or formality. Roar. You'll pick all this up. If we hang off now, maybe we meet again. Is this like a random, just a random encounter? Yo, we got three chests. Yo, Genshin feeling generous today, honestly. Also, I'm level 100, guys. Look at this. I've broken the level cap by being a Tankosaur. Ooh, what is this? Cheater. Actually cheating. Ooh, what is this? That is, I need to mark this on my map before I fight this. That's this one right here. Oh wait, what is this? Is the fox enemy? Uh-oh. This is the secret source fox enemy that comes from deep in the mountain, deep in the volcano.
自由になれ。
What is... Wait, what is this? Holy... Wait, how do I break that? Uh-oh.
音が聞こえる。
Do you just damage it, I guess? Oh my god, what is this? I hope this guy isn't an abyss, because
自由だ。あまり遠くに行く
that would be ridiculous. Is this a fox or like a machine? I do not understand.
一応目を覆う
I literally do not understand what's going on right now. He can turn into a ball and then... Oh my... Holy...
自由になれ
What is going on? Dive attacks, right? Oh gosh.
根こそぎにしてあげる
Oh no, I gotta get out of here. Is there any way to like break this easily?
見えないだろ
I'm like barely denting it while it's doing this. You fight one at the start if I recall correctly.
じゃあな
I think
周りを見張って
I think the one that appears at the start, he's already like on the ground. So you don't really fight him, I think. Yeah, it popped out of volcano. I don't think we fought it though.
試練満員だよ
I think maybe we damaged it a little bit, but definitely not like this full fight.
よっやっめくれますえいよっ
飛ぶよ
さあみんなに挨拶だ
音が聞こえる
Plunge attacks, my bad. Oh, he's supposed to plunge attack. That makes sense, because Barisa is a plunge attacker after all. Before I venture deeper, let me unlock the Blazing Prism Shell. Ooh. Let me unlock the waypoint here, so it's easier to get back here. I'm not seeing a lot of enemies though. I wanted more enemies so that Aurora only could level up. I'm just seeing a lot of puzzles in this area. Alright, we'll fight. We'll meet more enemies on the way there. Alright, charge. Oh, that's it. That was just out the same way. Never mind. I don't even know why I did that. And what is this? Warning notice. Due to frequency or reason, Remnant Secret Source is temporarily closed to the public. Yeah, never mind. We're just going in. Nice. Oh, okay. This is an interesting path. I'm guessing it's this one here. So this one leads us all the way to the other side of the mountain. Okay. Oh, what is that? Is that a Kokijo? You gotta be kidding me. Is this a local legend? I hope this is not.
じゃあな
一応目を覆えば
What is this? I am very confused. I'm guessing this is just a puzzle. Ouch! Okay, I need to tank a sword. Need to tank a sword. Wait, maybe the tank sword does something here? Dracolite. Nope, can't seem to hit it. What? Am I supposed to do something with this guy? I feel like I'm supposed to do something with this guy. What's up? What's up, bro? Can I push him? Yeah, I'm pushing him. Look at it. Pushing him. Just like very slowly, but he's definitely pushing him. If this is an actual puzzle, I'll be like, yeah, I'll just leave him alone. It sounds like you can actually push him, but it's probably not a puzzle. Maybe I have to do something with that guy at some point. Oh, we're like busting through these. Maybe this guy can tell us what it's all about. Never mind. Can't tell us anything. Oh, we're here like in the town. Okay. This is the entrance of the town. Makes sense. There's probably more enemies here. I teleport here and there's not a single enemy in sight. Literally not a single one in sight. I see balls though. A lot of balls. Okay. Let's get my Tatanka man. Go up this hill. Okay, there is an enemy, I guess. Whoa, that exploded.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
イオネが特服を運んできたよ。風を越える。
Aha, I'm gonna snipe you from up here. Holy mist. Never mind, this is very useless.
見えないだろ。ついてきて。
The minimum angle on the aim shot is kind of sus. Definitely sus. Okay, I think I need to charge up that hill. So I'm gonna use an Ankylosaur.
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
ネクラマシ。ついてきて。よっ。音が聞こえる。
How do I get up there? I just see a bunch of... I'm destroying the wildlife here. To level up Auroron.
みんなに挨拶。
役払い。飛ぶよ。甘いだにゃ。安静しなさいよ。バラちゃん。
一応目を覆えば。
Wait, didn't I see it here? Like, where is it now? Thought I saw it.
よっや。
Is it? Oh, it's right here. Hey, this is where Auroran's time to shine.
それ。
Let's mark this on the map. Okay, let's see over here. Oh wait, there's a little town here. Very interesting. Oh, is this a hot spring area? Oh, it is a hot spring. That's so cool. Wow. And we have a world quest here too. Okay, we won't start the world quest now, but... Alright, more Titanosaurus. This area is really just a bunch of Titanosaurus, isn't it?
あまり遠くに。
ネクラマシ。根こそぎにしてあげる。
こうしゃけ。網あげよ。よっ。キラキラ。
Aha, I finally found enemies. Finally found actual enemies. Oh wait, that's not the right button. Hello. I've come to visit you.
一応目を覆えば音が聞こえる。見えないだろ。センキュー。またんだ。鍛えないと。これ届く。
Still at level 79. I see a dragon on this side. Ooh. This one look like a puzzle. So we'll leave him alone. No enemies inside here. I see a bunch of Yamkasaur down there though. Okay. I guess they'll do. Hello Yamkasaurs. Oh wait, Auron's thing that only bounces once to a unique enemy, so it doesn't bounce back and forth if there are two. Is that right? Did I notice that right? So it's actually like worse than Beidou's burst, like how Beidou's burst bounces, because they can only bounce maximum of once on each enemy. Is that right? Okay, so it's not. It's a lot worse than I thought. So basically, like it only gets one application, even if you like. So even if it's C1, you do need like 5 enemies to get most of it. That's kind of lame. It would have been better if it just bounces back and forth, but it's only like once per enemy. It's kind of. I don't see any enemies. Where are all the enemies? Is that Marijibari? This is the Marijibari you saw, right? Actually, no. Why are there like... That's too big. I think this one... Probably this one. This one right here, it has to be Marijibari. Although I do see like some random mountains in the horizon. I think that's just random landscapes. I don't actually think that's real. Those ruins in the fog. And then I see these two like random mountains here. I'm like, that can't be right. There can't be anything else on this side. Can there? Crystal beetles. Oh, this is a treasure chest. Is this the first moving treasure chest? Oh no, I'm being attacked. Wait a sec. Holy. Alright. They'll become giant volcanoes in future patch. Yep. No, not like this. Oh, that could be pretty interesting. Wait, do I do something with this dragon? It's kind of stop it from attacking me somehow. Is that the point? There's a few moving chests in the new patch. Interesting. Might be the first time I've seen a moving chest. Might be. Probably wrong, but... This one is very clearly moving. Also, where did he go? I thought he was just around here. Did he just disappear? What? What? Scammed. Oh, there he is. I just couldn't see him. I'm guessing I have to charge these things. Yeah, stop. Beautiful. Definitely feels good to be able to jump really high with Aurora. Alright, where does this take us? I probably should just sit here and admire the view. Oh, that's a nice view though. There's another island. Oh, maybe this is taking us to the other island? Is that right? I like how Auroran has this like little flying squirrel next to him. It's very cute. Zucchini. Oh, is that a little berry? Like a little mini Quinapa berry there. I honestly thought like we'd only see these ones in the underground area, like in the secret source area. But now that we're seeing some of these even like above ground on this area. I don't know what it would be. Maybe Mario Driver would be similar to the volcano with another map inside. Maybe. I don't see. They've definitely been doing a lot of exploration stuff for Natlan, so could be a thing. And they do have a lot of lore to put in it too, so it kind of makes sense. It would be pretty big to explore. Oh wait, is this a boss? Wait a second. Is this a boss? It looks like a boss. Oh no, it's just a dragon that needs to be woken up. Oh no. 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 Oh my. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. That's too much. That is too much. Oh my gosh. Can you... Alright, alright. What am I supposed to get to? Alright, I got this one at least. Did that unlock anything? Oh. It unlocked something. Yo. It unlocked something. Thanks to Aurora, this was a lot easier. I just jumped up. Oh, this is still a little scary though. Natlan movement power creep indeed. Okay, what's the next thing I need to click? Oh, there we go. Vagrant Secret Source Dragon Idol? What? It's a battle? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, if I exit the arena, like, it disappears. Scammed. Oh wait, it resets all the way to the beginning? You gotta be kidding me. Do I just do this again? Alright, I win. I won. Hey guys, I won. I've won. You guys can relax now. Does interior exploration count towards the exterior? What do you mean by interior count towards? What do you mean by... I don't know what you mean by that. Interior versus exterior. I've explored the whole map, my map still says 77%. Oh, you mean like within the volcano? I don't think so. This one should only account for the above region. It shouldn't count for anything that's in... Ancient Sacred Mountain has its own percent, so... There might be some secret thing somewhere. Wait, I'm very confused. Why did it restart again? Did I did I accidentally exit the area again? Alright, let's I'm very confused at what I'm supposed to do here. You know what, never mind. There's no enemies here, so I'm not gonna get any EXP. Let me go to a place where there's more enemies. Like, I feel like there's enemies here. Natlan is a very peaceful place, I guess. There's just no enemies anywhere. I end up just killing the Tankosaurus, that's all.
一応目を覆えば
The only enemies I see are the Tankosaurus.
飛ぶよふっ私は甘く
試練満員だよせいめくらましよっ
And I'm out to charge it. Alright. Oh my goodness. That did that did a ton of damage.
さあみんなには
That did a ton of damage. Okay. Another Tatankosaur just calmly sitting here.
一応目を覆えばよっ根こそぎにしてあげる
飲みすぎだよはあ風を越えるよっ
それよっせい見えないだよ
More things I'm digging up. If I head up this way, I should find something, I think. More whelps. Is that a Helitrol camp? There is a Helitrol camp there. Whoa! What is this? Climbing on this place is dangerous. Oh. Okay. Sure, Paimon. Yeah, I think those little kids were going this way. Insufficient phlogiston. Oh, there's a Night Shroud quest here too. Okay. And we'll probably mark this like this. Oh, and the little whelps are here. How cute. Oh wait, I realized. Okay, this guy's slow. He's definitely distracted there. Alright, I see enemies.
自由になれ。
一応目を覆えばせい
厄払い
Alright, Kohola swords are coming as well. Okay. Auroran, show your worth. They're not very exciting there.
根こそぎにしてあげる
Brushy A, I see the chat.
周りを見張っててくれ。
飛ぶよキラキラ
見えないだろほっ
I'm still in battle for some reason. Alright, Auroran, are you level 80 yet? No, I need 175 more XP. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
音が聞こえる
Reminder to take your meds. Alright, thanks, Brushy. I don't have meds, but appreciate the thought. I'll drink some water. There's an insane level of min-maxing. Oh, this is the way. This is the way. This is the Mandalorian way. Oh my goodness, there's actually like a real enemy here, not like a Tatankosaur.
挨拶だ。
風を越えるさあちょっと甘えたにゃ
Oh, and there's another Tatankosaur.
よっよっ
Alright.
めくれます
Where are all the... I'm like somehow angering all of the Tatankosaurs.
飛ぶよ厄払いお飲みすぎだよ
Have you done the calcs? You have like 99 purple with your head. Even if you have with have something. I don't know actually.
行け。もう自由だ。自由になれ。
音が聞こえる
Alright, level 80. Just nice. And let's ascend him before we defeat any more enemies. Let's go. Alright. Now we go. The excuse me. 1, 4, 3. Yeah, we can take it to 1, 4, 4. Alright, level 89 Auroran, let's go. Ooh. You see that? There's a Lanyan Hyper Bloom. Look at that. Lanyan is the Hyper Bloom driver here. May our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ bless us. Alright, thanks, Roger.
ついてきて
周りを見張っててくれ。
Appreciate the thought. Alright. So I think we have finished leveling up Auroran. Let's see, we'll level up his burst, which I think is honestly his best thing. And then level up. What? I need more Tyrant's Fang? You see, this is why I've been slaying all of these Saurians. I need to craft some crafting table. Actually, does the Collective of Plenty have a crafting table? No, it doesn't. And these tribes are useless. Got no crafting table, got no... Is Diona's charge E bigger shield? Yeah, it is. I think it's a bigger multiplier on the HP. Alright, I need Tyrant's Fangs. Should have quite a lot of these though. 300. Season's Fangs and 1000. Let's craft like 150 of these. Surely craft way more actually. Tyrant's Fangs, let's craft, I don't know, 100. Call it even. Let's get talents. Yo, alright. How many more books do I need? I need 6, 12, 18 more. 18 books minus 4, 14 books. 14 books, you say? So if I need 14 books and Layla gives me 10% of books, I should be able to get away with 13. Come on, Layla, don't disappoint me now. Layla disappointed me. Layla disappointed me. Come on, Layla. Slacking off. Alright, 999 talents. Let's go. Doesn't it feel good to be able to like level up a character right away like this? And we're getting the... I guess we are getting these Acquaint Fates too. Acquaint Fates. Alright, I guess he's fully built now. Alright. Alright guys, I think we're probably gonna call it here now that Auroron is fully leveled up. I definitely did expect Lucky to stream today, but I guess he's not streaming today. So I guess we'll just call it here then. But thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see what he said. Pretty late. Starting at 8 PM PST. Oh wait, Lucky is still streaming. He's just like late. That's fine. Then we can stay for a little bit more. We got 15 minutes. Man. Alright. Bet. We got 15 minutes. We can still do like a bunch of exploration, so we should do that. My bedtime is in 15 minutes. Sounds good. Sounds good. That is a very reasonable bedtime, to be honest. You know what we can do? Oh wait, I was supposed to use resin and I never used it. Yeah, let me use my resin. Oh my goodness, I can't stop. I have like all this resin I saved up. Well, I wake up at 4. That makes sense. You do have to sleep early. I don't have work tomorrow either, so I can sleep late tonight. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. That feels pretty good. More Monster Hunter for me tomorrow. Ooh. But I'm gonna do more Sanctum, I guess. Actually, no. We are gonna change it up a bit. No, I think we should do Sanctum. But technically, it is a Sunday. On a Sunday, I'm supposed to farm talent books. I'm supposed to farm talent books on Sundays. Right. Yeah, let me just farm talent books. Because I've used up these talent books on Auroron, I technically am supposed to do a quick Imagineer theater run in 15 minutes. Nah. I'll do it tomorrow. I got time tomorrow to do it. We can see tomorrow in the Imagineer. I'm a bit tired for Imagineer right now. Although granted, it is not like that hard, but let's see, this is a Tuesday, Friday, Sunday actually. Tuesday, Friday is not too bad, I think. Let me think here. Auroron, how good are your artifacts? Not very good, right? I think mostly it's your circlet. Yeah, you're not gonna get a good circlet even with 5 runs of condensed today, so. My next stat is on May 18th. Stat? What do you mean stat? What do you mean stat? I was trying to figure out what that means. Also, which... These... I forgot what enemy this is. Oh, it's the fluid avatars. Okay. So that means I need... this. I need one of these teams. Not this team, but... Fluid Avatar, I think... I don't want to put Aurora in there for like... Just for friendship. But Fluid Avatar, I think... I don't want to use Barbara. Just Benny like this.
いいことか悪いことか教えてくれ。
I don't know, this team does not make sense, but... Statutory Holiday. Is that not what you guys call it? Oh no, we don't call it a stat. Nope. Well, at least I don't call it a stat, I don't know. I think we just say holiday.
お前って本当にせっかちだ。じゃあ、おとなしくしやがる。すまんすまん。
That is interesting. When you say stat, I think like statistics, and I was like... Statistics?
これ。燃えろ。あまり遠くに行くなよ。
This is definitely not a team.
みんなは俺が守れ。
Actually not a team. I'll probably be better if I ran like actual Electro Charge team in here, even though I can't do any Electro Charge reactions.
みんなに挨拶だ。じゃあ、これ。この瞬間、お前は全力攻撃。形はおとなしくしやがる。燃えろ。この件はわかるかい？やっ、これ。 みんながそばにおとなしくしやがる。せい。これ。すまんすまん。燃えろ。へっ。
Yeah, well, I probably want to change team here. This is a super annoying domain because I don't have any like good Hydro DPS characters for this. Like I have Xingqiu, but that's about it. Maybe maybe we run some weird Electro Charge team. That is obviously not gonna work, but
形は精神と共にあれ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。周りを。
左右武功。
this is the weirdest Electro Charge team ever. This is an Electro Charge team that does not actually do Electro Charge. Go figure.
自由になれ。
Mostly because the enemies have this, so it's not team's fault. It's because of these stupid enemies. These are like probably the hardest Natlan bosses for me in Abyss. Not bosses, I mean mobs for me in Abyss. Because I don't have any good, like, really good options to defeat them really quickly.
みんなに会い。
Because they have fire resistance and I have a lot of pyro characters. It's a provincial national holiday, nice. Wait, what holiday is it? May 18th. Is it like a labor? Also, I think that rat creature enemy you fought earlier is in the new name. Oh, it is? Oh no. I mean, I'm 100% sure they're gonna put that in like the next Abyss, and what kind of plunging characters do I have? Geo Traveler. It's gonna be such a painful abyss. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a ridiculously painful abyss. Actually ridiculous abyss. Last one was April. I never worked Fridays, but that was a waste. Oh.
周りを見張っててくれ
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't work that day, it doesn't count, I guess. Doesn't feel like a holiday if you're not.
万歳の名に元気出してよ
自由になれ
I guess that's why holidays don't fall on weekends, typically. Then again, we should all be moving to a 4-day work week, right, guys? Work 4 days, weekend 3 days. Come on, that should be the way of life. That should be closer to work-life balance, right? How can it be work-life balance if it's 2 days of rest and 5 days of work? It's only balance if it's like, you know, the same number of days. But since there's an odd number of days, I guess we got it like 4 3s close enough. So maybe 4 days of work and man, I'm not getting any gold books today. Genshin, come on, man. Why am I not getting any gold books?
あまり遠くに行くなよ
ミュージックスタート
行けモーチ
黒き翼よ答えなさい
How's Auroron so far? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I haven't really been able to use him in a real Electro Charge team.
姿を見せよ
I guess this is kind of Electro Charge team, but it's not because they're not doing a single Electro Charge.
じゃあな
So I can't really say. And Auroron, is this your best Electro Charge team? No, it's not. At least not against these enemies anyway. Ooh, finally 2 gold books. Just as when I was complaining. I mean, even so, he seems to be doing like decent damage, I guess. Oh my god, that's quick damage there. Oh boy. I guess I also like kind of underestimate how much damage Barbara does with her heals. She actually does quite a bit of like physical damage there.
この件はわかるかいサユール
周りを見張っててくれ
バーバラ
Yeah, I can't do any electro charge, so like I don't get any extra damage out of Auroron, unfortunately. Ooh. I'll find out if no one is there tomorrow. Well, I'm not sure if the stat gets transferred to Monday. Last one was April, which is Good Friday. I guess it only transfers if like most people also like don't work that day, I think. But if it's just you, maybe it doesn't count. Alright, time to craft resin. They really need to increase the condensed resin cap, oh my gosh. They really do. It needs to be 20, yes. Or just unlimited, goodness. Actually 30. Yeah, just so that I can like condense all my resin. It should just be like Mondays through Fridays, condense all the resin. Sundays, spend all the resin. That's how it should be. There we go. Easy. Fix your problem, Mihoyo. 5 times 7, yeah, exactly. 5 times 7 days worth of resin should be condensable. Just take off the condensed resin cap, honestly, goodness. Just let people stock up as much resin as possible. Cause like you still have to like log in every day to condense it, right? It's not like you're not logging in, so it won't hurt like their metrics. And like people are still gonna use the condensed resin eventually, so you know playtime is also the same. Suddenly fix the day restricted domains without explicitly. Yeah, that too. The other way is to just like get rid of day restricted domains, then it's easier to use resin generally. Current state is just a bit too hard. You're kind of forced to like do this weird planning thing where you're farming artifacts on the days that you don't need any of the day's books, and then for just specific days when the books are up, then farming the books instead of artifacts and so on. But then again, artifact farming is like forever anyway, so it's always like the default go-to if you don't need to farm anything else that day.
夜の権限
Was that a leak or is that an announcement? Someone talking about it and how it will affect the account. A leak? You mean like taking away the days on the domains? I mean, I think they will eventually do it. They were like, I think they eventually like test ran one of the double book events, talent book events, right? I think they were testing it, so there was a good chance that they were actually like trying to do it, and like they used that event as a test sort of to see how the community would react to like no more restricted. Because they can clearly do it, because in the event they basically allowed for the entire week you could farm any domain, any of the days domains. So I don't think that's a leak. I think there's definitely a good case for it happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was real, like they were actually going to implement it. So I don't follow leaks, by the way, so I don't actually know, but all I'm saying it's a great idea. It's a great idea. I don't have enough confidence in Hoyo to do that. They work in mysterious ways, it's true. 3 pools for 3 years of Genshin was so dumb. I don't know how they thought that was okay. I don't think it was 3 pools for 3 years. It's just that they had always been giving 3 pools every year, so they just didn't change it for the 3rd year. So. And Dia completely bricked through that. Refused to fix it. Not like this. Yeah, so I think I think the ideal Auroran team will be, or at least the team that I want to run him in is something like this.
Hi hi.
Funnily enough, her animations will work well for Maviga. One of the honestly cool designs was F Sleep Butcher. Okay, that one I agree. Dea was actually so hyped up, but like got canned just from a kid standpoint. With all her punching she's done through the Archon quest, true. She's definitely like, I don't know, I think lore wise she definitely, I feel like she should have. Well, here's what I think. It's mostly because like people want their main to be good, right? So, and Dea was sold really well in terms of her design, so she became a lot of people's mains essentially. So it was just disappointing to a lot of people when Dea wasn't meta. Like everybody wants their favorite character to be meta so they can use them more, but it doesn't change whether or not they like the character. You know what I mean? Like people will like Dea regardless of her kit, but it's because I think like at least in most people's mind there's a separation between like kit and like design, character design. So they're able to like Dea without while like complaining about her kit essentially. I feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity from like MiHoYo's standpoint. Like they probably could have been stronger. They need to also add old monster and Leo limited characters to the standard pool and make them farmable. Yeah, I think a lot of people like will say like why don't you just use your standard wishes? Like there's nothing else you can use it for, right? Just use it. But my point is that a standard wish is like so bad. Let's see, I have like what 397 standard wishes to use, and like we'll not just use it. It's just standard wish. Like, why? It's such a bad banner. Just wait for the banner to be better. Jean is good. Jean is not bad, but like the banner itself is bad. Like you have, let's see, you have like a chance to get like Chi-Chi and Diluc, two characters that I will never want. You get. I think there's a chance to get Mona, I guess. Mona, I guess, is maybe not so bad, but really not in meta anymore. Jean is not bad, I guess. Who else is there? Tinari is not bad. Keqing is not bad. Who else is on the standard banner? Just one more character, right? TC, Diluc, Jean, Mona, Tinari, Keqing. Diluc is insane with Plunge. Remember the speedrun clip? Plunge is not an option, so it doesn't count. Actually, Gaming C6, Diluc C6, but not by a lot. That's actually pretty insane. Gaming pretty good. Am I missing one character? There should be one more character. Standard. Unless I'm not thinking about this right. Oh, Dea. Yeah, Dea. Standard. I mean, Dea is a nice character, but Barbara is not in standard banner. What is? I'll probably get a bunch of copies of Barbara though, for sure. Wait, none of the new 4 stars are on standard, right? Standard only ever gives you like the old 4 stars, is that true? Or the standard pull from the pool for like some of the new 4 stars? That one I do not know actually. Like, do they actually add any of the new characters in standard banner? Like any of the new 4 stars? Do we know that? Item pool. It does look like they have added the Fontaine characters. Oh wait, Kachina's in there. Aurora, yeah, so they does include like the newer 4 stars. So in the sense, like the longer you wait on the standard banner as well, you could get better 4 stars, technically. Oh yeah, and Mizuki. You mean Mizuki? Mizuki's there now. Mizuki's honestly like not too bad, but still better than Chi-Chi, I guess. But yeah, standard banner. They did say they'll keep adding to it, so my hope is that it will just get better over time, until a point where like it actually makes sense to pull on it. I don't know though. I might like never pull for the standard banner just because of how bad it is. The other thing that I really don't like about the banner is that you get all these like really, I mean some of the 3-star weapons are okay, but most of the time you get all of these like the bell 3-star weapons that just clog up your weapon inventory. Like instead of like giving us 3-star weapons for wishes and like primo gems are like a lot, right? Give us like resources, like it could just be Mora or like books or talent books, or just give us some 3-star materials, even like mob materials. Just give us like 3-star things that we can actually use, not like 3-star weapons. I guess you can pick up weapon EXP, but that's about it. Like there won't be any content left by the end of Genshin to pull for. Well, it's not. I'm not pulling to clear content. If I were pulling to clear content, then I would have pulled a long time ago. You know. So if they do part 2 like Honkai Impact 3, keep it so different and part 1 characters won't be useful. Yeah, that could happen too. I don't know. Did that happen in Honkai Impact 3 as well? I know I asked you this before. But I know I would still think there are like some characters. But if that turns out to be the case, the strategy could be, alright, don't pull for part 1, start pulling when part 2 comes out, and I'll be in like a crazy good position for part 2. Everybody's already spent like all these primo gems. I can like start part 2 with like the best characters and call it a day kind of thing. I don't know, but I'm not entirely sure there will be a part 2. The meta has changed to part 2 characters. Only really one team from part 1 that still get some bosses in the biz for it. Ah, I see. But that team literally came out at the end of part 1. Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. So you're saying Tsaritsa will be good in part 2. Let's go. C6 Dying Sleeve or something. That extends potentially, yeah. Now that I do have Aurora, I do want to put him in my Imaginarium slot. Reached Act 1. Dun, 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 dun. Genshin doesn't power creep as hard, so I think it'll be okay. Algorithm of semi-intransient matrix of overseer network. Oh no. Icewind Sweet. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I do have to check in, actually. Let me see. Remember to do your Genshin check-ins. Genshin doesn't power creep as hard, but I don't know. I guess maybe not as hard, but I feel like it's getting harder. The power creep is getting harder. Maybe at some point it'll be just as bad. Who knows? Did you finish getting the music achievements? Oh, not yet. Not yet. Definitely not yet. There's still a lot of that. But we're good because Lucky is live. We're good. We good. We Gucci. Yeah, if Sumeru Hyper Boom clears, it'll be okay. Nah. Nah. Give me Shinobu. Just give me Shinobu. Don't give me Shinobu, it doesn't count. Hyper Bloom doesn't exist without Shinobu. I mean, that's true, right? Like, nobody... Like, out of all the Hyper Bloom teams, which team doesn't have Shinobu? Raiden Hyper Bloom? Question mark? Shinobu is basically the Hyper Bloom driver, right? That's actually insane, if you think about it. Like, an entire, like, reaction... and then healing has to be relegated. Yeah, that's kind of sus. Can you imagine like an entire reaction is just like one character? That's ridiculous. That is kind of ridiculous. Like Raiden Hyper Bloom is also like kind of not really like Raiden's real jam anyway. Like Hyper Bloom wasn't even released when Raiden was released, so Nilou is guilty of that too. Xian Yun too. Nilou, well, Nilou I think is a little different though. I think Bloom has a spot like even without Nilou. It's just that Nilou like takes Bloom to like an insane level. Xian Yun enables plunge teams, but you could have plunge teams without Xian Yun too. Like Bloom is mid at best. I don't know. Barbara Bloom was pretty strong. Rubber Balloon's pretty strong. Obviously not like Hyper Bloom level strong, but Super, look where it's at. Blue. I guess there was also Kabe. Does a Kabe also do? I guess like you would have like a Nilo Kabe team for a Bloom team. Yeah. Notice how like we're like these are all like Dendro teams, so maybe to an extent it's not so much like, and the reaction is restricted, but more so just not enough Dendro characters. Like when they were creating these like Dendro reactions, they didn't really think about that many team comps. So, but yeah, we are gonna go ahead and raid Lucky. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's just being redundant. I think if you have Nilo, there's no reason to play Kabe. Does Kabe like not proc Nilo's blooms? Bye bye. Alright, yeah, have a good night, everybody. Let me pull up the raid message, but we will be back again tomorrow to finish up Imaginarium Theater. But in the meantime, hope you guys take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Brittany. Alright. Let's go say hi to Lucky.